not sure if this is going to record. Somehow I turned off my microphone and I don't remember where to turn it back on. But since someone's in front of me going quite slow on the road, and kind of driving is when I process information and come up with some good ideas, I thought I'd do a video on that now. See how it goes. I'm finally at the end of a very long journey of situations that on top of each other, it's just amazing. I'm surviving through it, or I have survived through it, because one on its own is like on the chart of serious life-changing situations, and I have about, I don't know, all 7? I think there's 7. Let me see if I can remember them. So moving, buying a house, new job, loss of job, loss of loved ones, see, that's 5. Health issues, 6. Animal health issues, 7. It's like, what? So, new job, 8, in a very short period of time. And I thought, okay, I'm still here so I can share how to do this, because there are no books about it that I find are simple to read, or I don't know, it seems like it's easiest if you hear examples of situations. Maybe they're out there, I just don't know it because I don't have enough time to sit down and read a book. So it's finding the silver linings, finding what you really are happy about to appreciate. Gratitude. It's true what they say, attitude of gratitude. So like, the pretty yellow leaves are on the trees right now, and there's a soft wind in the air, and just beautiful nature and clean air, and just celebrating that I had to keep facing several different situations head on, versus ignoring them and not confronting them. People, mainly people. Like, where you feel like, okay, this is legal, it will be done, check mark. And no, it's dragged out and dragged out and dragged out. So you kind of wonder, like, what do you do about that? Do you fight it? Do you fight the drag out situation that was supposed to be simple? Coming from the other party, this will be this simple, and no. So instead, I didn't want more fighting. I didn't want more knockdown, drag out. I was tired of it. I'm tired of fighting. So much fighting going on. Resisting what is. Within ourselves. That's really the key. So I decided I'd be as graceful as possible with this other, actually turned into more people, company that I knew I needed to say something about and have accountability for. Very multiple amounts of mistreatment. I'm laughing because it's just like, oh wow, that was so real. When you're in it, you just feel like you're just surviving. Surreal. Afterwards, you're like, oh wow, oh my God, how'd I do that? Prayer, talking to friends, going for walks, sitting down and just breathing and feeling. I think that's the key that we are not trained to do, is feel. And that's where the power is. Not feel and like project onto someone else, mind you. It's different than that. It's not take it out on someone else. Don't be abusive to someone else just because you felt they were that way to you. It's stop for a minute and then take it in and go, do I need this anymore? Do I need to keep doing this? Because they're not going to change. That person won't. It's up to us to change. And what you dream about, you think about, you bring about, basically. That's the phrase. So if you're sitting and kind of imagining a fight or an attack or resistance or the next drama, you're going to get it. Maybe you like that. I personally don't. Life's way better than that. There's so much more to enjoy than bickering and fighting and drama. I found it's the people who are the most bored with themselves. Like, they're really bored with who they are. Pick fights with people the most. And on the opposite end, today, because I feel so relieved. Like, oh, it's finally done. Finally. I went to QFC and I was just picking up medication for my pup. And he's had some issues, some health issues that have been very concerning for me. And instead of like moping in there, I just started dancing to the doobies. Without love, who would we be now? Because that's what we need to remember, is come from the heart center, come from what you love and you're joyful about. Now, if you only find a few minutes of it, great! Yeah, it's better than nothing. And then the song from the 80s came on with, it was like all tech. I can't remember the singer, but I just started doing some breakdancing and I didn't care who was looking at me. I was just like, I'm focused to get on out of here and go to the next thing and, you know, get home and just celebrate and rest. So I wasn't rushing, but I was dancing through the store and it felt so good. And people were so relieved to see someone happy. They were just like, finally. Instead of the pretense of happiness, you know, the mask of, oh, you know, life isn't great right now. There's so much chaos. It's like, I don't have to have that in myself all the time. I've had enough, thank you. Had enough. Just, when is it going to be enough for you? That's my question. When are you going to be like, yeah, time to shift my mind. This world is beautiful. People are wrecking it with their negative minds and behaviors and speeches and control, and we don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to stay there with them. If you're in a group of bullies or you're feeling like, who are you without it? Well, why don't you just sit down for a few minutes with yourself? Take time for you without the drama. Figure out who you are just by breathing. That's why I changed the channel to breathing through. Breathing through pain. Breathing through fear. Breathing through anxiety. Breathing through stress. Breathing through depression. Breathing through rage. Breathing through anger. All of it. Just breathe through it. Don't resist it. Push it away. It just like waits for you. You know, just, okay, I'll hang out over here for next time you get here, because, you know, you'll get here again because you didn't face it. And if you're someone who's like, God, I have so much I can't face without someone else, go get counseling. Go get help. It's totally worth it. Find a way. Call a good friend. Someone that would listen and not give you advice unless you ask them to. There's the key. Can I just talk to you about something? And, you know, if you can, just listen, and I'll get advice if I ask you, but I don't need it yet. That is how we do it. Don't dump on someone, you know, relive the whole entire story piece by piece by piece. You don't have to do that. Just, you know, respect them too. They probably have a lot of stuff going on. Oh, that's not flattering. A lot of stuff going on too. You know, we all have stuff right now, like layers of it. stuff stacked. It's our time to just face it and go, okie dokie. All right then, one at a time. And these things change. Priorities, like, okay, the weather got cold. Now my tires need to get filled up, like that, you know? And it's like, oh, frustrating. I can't finish what I was starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you agree and you're like, yeah, hit that like thumbs up down there. I am super curious if this is the reach out video. Trying to find ways to share what I've been through, and that's what I promised. I promised people who have left the planet that I would. Like, okay, how do you get through this? How do you get through that? You go, there must be something better. I'm not supposed to be here, basically. You know? There must be something better. So, anyway, I'm gonna go figure out how to get my air check in my tires. Thanks for stopping by. This was fun. Have a great day, okay?